To no one's surprise, South Korea came away from the global stage at BlizzCon with their third Overwatch World Cup victory, but things were a little less predictable down here on LAN and the domestic scene, with Overwatch Contenders Trials being truly shaken up in Week 2. Week 2 was truly one of the strangest weeks in Contenders. The games billed to be one-sided stomps were flipped on their heads, and the games billed to be super close and exciting were, in fact, one-sided stomps. The biggest surprise was the juggernaut force of Team Stormquake coming to a shuddering halt in their match against Foxes of all teams on day 2. Everyone wrote it off as a foregone conclusion, but Fox's main tank Jungmak literally played the game of his life and led his team to a completely unexpected 3-1 victory. This upset had a huge impact on the bigger picture. The loss brought Stormquake down to 3rd place, allowing Go&Water-S to secure the top spot with a significant map differential thanks to their 3-1 win against Monofrog. Combined with the fact that the previous frontrunners Blossom also just completely lost the plot last week and returned to their Season 2 losing every game form, the gap between the top of the pack and the middle has shortened significantly, opening up the race for qualification heading into the final week. If you're looking to catch up on Week 2 and have little time, then I'd recommend you make the time to watch the Stormquake vs Foxes match from Wednesday, a true David and Goliath saga across 4 maps. As for Week 3, it's difficult to predict since all teams are flip-flopping, but here's hoping that tomorrow's match between the current qualifiers Stormquake and Go&Water-S will be just as close as it should be. You can catch both games on the official Twitch channel, Play Overwatch KR. Long time no hear from MVP Space, but the org made a rare appearance last week as they took to both Invin and Twitter to recruit new DPS players. Presumably they will be joining to play in the Season 3 regular season. We'll keep you updated with any news. Season 1 runner-ups O2 Ardian has released their roster for Season 3 after losing 4 of their players and their head coach to the league. The fact Climax was the O2 DPS left behind in Tier 2 is puzzling, but he's joined this season by former WGS players Arrow and Decal. Look B is back from warming the bench for Meta Athena alongside Krong, who was on the initial roster for Go&Water-S for a hot minute. Former WGS player Hailey has also joined the ranks. Let's see whether they can reclaim their Season 1 glory with this new lineup going into Season 3. After releasing their roster in mid-October, Eclipse has released their second roster reveal, which is pretty much identical to the first, save for one change. Main tank Gold Mineral has been replaced by Leo. Why they chose to build this as a second roster reveal when it was just an update, I'm not sure, but hey, let's hope there isn't a third roster reveal before the regular season kicks off. And we finally have some names for Gen G's Contenders team, the Seoul Dynasty Academy roster. The lineup features a lot of familiar faces. The DPS lineup is made up of former EXL player Agnes and Wildcat player Stalker. Luke from WLGKR and Shubil from 7 are playing tank, and their support line is former Armament player Levels and everyone's favourite bearded Boogier, former Kongdu Unsea and Morningstar's blue player Dance. Most interesting is their coaching staff, with head coach Siu Lee being a former journalist for Daily Esports. He's working alongside former StarCraft 2 pro Seungwon MMA Moon. The team's participation forced the trials qualification spots from its usual 4 down to 3, as all OWL Academy teams are guaranteed seeding in the regular season. Let's see whether this team will fare better in the standings than their Overwatch League Sundays. And that's all today as we head into Week 3, the final week of Contenders Trials. Who do you think is going to qualify? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, for more Korean gaming news, be sure to check out our full video on our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!